Hi, in this video I'm going to show you quickly how to share the computer sound using Zoom and also how to change in the settings of your DAW or standalone plugin. In this case I'm going to use Reactor, and also how to change the settings in your computer, and in this case using a Mac computer. So first thing that I have to recommend is that when you're sharing the sound, it is best to use headphones rather than your speakers, because when you're sharing the sound, even if it's coming through your speakers and also you're speaking at the same time, uh, there's going to be a conflict because there can be some cancellation that is automatically triggered by the Zoom echo cancellation option. In this case, I would recommend to use headphones, or when you are sharing the sound, make sure that you have your microphone muted. So first of all, I'm going to share the screen, and always make sure that you tick here on the lower left corner, share computer sound. Then you can select the tab that you want to share. In this case, I usually share the desktop. So in case that you need to go from one tab to the other, or from one application to the other, you can always jump between apps without having to stop the sharing. Hit share. And the first test is going to be with Reactor. So I'm going to go to Reactor. I have this patch. Right now I'm playing, and probably you won't hear anything because we need to assign the settings to Zoom audio device. So we need to go to Reactor Preferences here in File, then Audio and MIDI Settings, and we're going to change the device. In this right now I have it with my audio interface, but in this case, because it's running through Zoom, I need to select the Zoom audio device. I hit OK, and then if I play, you're able to hear it. That's one. Then, for example, if we were to use any DAW, in this case I have Logic, so again, you have to make sure, for example, I can play here something, and you can see the knob of the VCA moving, but probably you don't hear it because I need to go to the Logic preference, audio preferences, and again, change the output device to Zoom because it's running through Zoom. Once you change it, apply changes, then we can close this window. And when I play, you can hear it. Another example would be just by using, for example, sharing something from YouTube. So in that case, it's always recommended to go to your system preferences and make sure that in the sound preferences, the interface assigned or the output device is going to be the Zoom audio device. Now, if we hit play somewhere, so in this case, for example, I have the music and the microphone at the same time because I'm using headphones. So there is no leak through my headphones or through the speakers. But if I was using the speakers, I would probably have a conflict. So if that happens, you can always go to the advanced settings on Zoom. So I'm gonna go here, audio settings. And when you are in the audio tab, you can go to the lower right corner and go to advanced. So Zoom uses suppress persistent background noise and also for intermittent background noise. So this acts as a gate, which is going to let pass only the strong signals. In this case, for example, when you're speaking through your microphone, that's the only sound that is going to let pass. But if you disable that, then you're able to hear anything that is in the environment. For example, if I snap my fingers over here, or if I have a fan, for example, right here, you should be able to hear that. It's up to you. This is mostly used, for example, when you are in a session, when, for example, in a music class, and one of your students needs to share an exercise in the guitar. So if you had this in auto mode, when you play the guitar, the sound is going to be really, really bad because it's going to be compressed all the time. So when you disable this, it's going to be basically the original sound. And of course, if you are using a microphone, it's going to, be a better quality. So just bear in mind with this. And that's going to be it. So make sure always when you are sharing something on Zoom that you go to your DAW or your standalone plugin or your uh, system preferences, and make sure that the Zoom audio device is selected in the output so everybody can hear what you are playing. I hope you guys found this video useful, and see you next time.